I hope you're doing well. And by anxiety, I mean I'm the epitome of calm, collected, demure, elegance, ladylike. I am anxiety. I have mouse anxiety now. I swear to God, every time I see something out of the corner of my eye, I think it's a mouse. I don't know. I hope it's gone. I don't know. I'm demure, mindful. Thank you for knowing what I was talking about. I'm feeling I have so much to do and very little time. And like, we talked about this before. Like, one of the crazy, weird things about being just violently ADHD is that, like, we hate routine, but we thrive on routine. And when my routine gets disrupted, my body goes into, who disrupted it? I want to hurt you really bad. I have yet to hurt anyone, but I want to, and it's terrible. It's the worst. I hate it so much. Smile, at least you haven't shit your pants. I haven't, which is good. Yeah, I'm calm, collected, demure. I'm sweating. It's just because there's so much to do. I have to feed all of my animals, and I have to, like, bulk feed them so that Rod doesn't have to worry about them while I'm gone, which is fine. I've done this before. Like, normally they're completely alone. No one's even in my house when I'm gone. But I have to bulk feed all of them, clean the house, do all the laundry, clean all the bedding for the thing, pack the car. And today I have to go get my hair done, and I'm kind of, like, anxious that my hair's too short for some reason. I don't know. I just have all the anxiety. I have not shit my pants, but please don't tell me to fucking smile. Dude, for real though. Oh god. It's yeah, I'm almost positive I got the mouse out. I'm like 70%. I don't know. Fucking mice. We hate them. It's Colorado. I hope you're all doing well today. Happy whatever fucking day it is. It's only one more sleep until Burning Man. And sweaty anxiety am I. Good lord. I hope you're all doing well. Happy whatever. When it's Wednesday. She'll figure it out one day. I've seen braids get put on bald-headed little babies. I promise you have enough hair. I totally understand. Like, even looking, like, the reason my anxiety went up about the hair thing is if you go to their website and you look through all their, like, FAQ, it says your hair should be at least shoulder length. And I messaged her and I'm like, my hair is not shoulder length. And she's like, oh, it's totally fine. But I'm still having, like, you know, we can preach to the crowd all day, but when anxiety hits, anxiety hits. What's your problem? What's your problem, Rod? What is your problem? Part of me would want to shit my pants out of spite if I was told that. Kind of. I wish I could. She said it, she did. I know, but like, I still, until I'm like in person getting the braids, I won't feel good about it. Like, it's so bad. You guys are just seeing what I tell you all the time. Like, I am an anxious creature of just vibrating energy, and it's horrid. And when I'm like anxious, the energy gets targeted into being mean, and I hate it. Oh, the mouse is literally the least of my worries, Rod. Seriously, could care less. My worries is getting my house prepared to leave it for a week. And having everything I need. Like this, like, look what's behind me right now. This is how anal retentive I am. So I go through all of my Burning Man clothes, and I carefully select the outfits that are going to go together, and then I tie them up with a piece of twine, and then I put them in my bag. And so every day I just pull out one little package, and that's the entire outfit. Because I'm insane. It's the only way I can feel good. It's the only way I can, like, eliminate the anxiety is by doing this shit. It helps a lot. I guess. And on top of that, like, when you're out there, it's not like you have a room to go like spread out clothes and look at your outfits and design a costume or whatever for Burning Man. It's literally me laying down horizontal in the back of my Jeep getting clothes on. Like that in the dark. Like you're just pulling shit. Have fun getting a tattoo, Rod. I'm excited for you. Be safe, drive safe, drink water. Between work and life stuff, I'm stressed out about a lot, and friends want to hang out, and it changes my routine. I don't want to leave the house, but I feel bad since I'm been dodging them for too long, and they get mad. I totally get. I'm the same, and I like. It sucks because how do you explain that? Like, I love you, and in my core of core, like you're one of my favorite people in the world, and I definitely want to spend time with you. But my mental state right now is poor. Like, how do you? I don't know how. I've absolutely been in that. Like, I feel like I start to become a shut in. And it's just like, I'm not in a mental space in my life to be able to go and enjoy an enrichment like that. Like, I have way too much on my mind to do that I can't relax and chill. Like, I get that. So it's like, I feel like I would be wasting their time because I'm just sitting there waiting until it's appropriate time for me to leave and go get back to whatever the fuck I was stressing about. Like, the moment I'm there, I'm just like looking at the clock, like, when is it not rude to go? Not that I'm not having a good time. I just have other shit to do. I have shit that's in, like, you know, like adult stuff, bills and stuff. I mean, I think that's life, Chronicle, honestly. Like, when you're a kid, when we're younger, we go and socialize all the time because we don't have anything else to do. We don't have anything to stress about or anxiety and stuff like that. And when you're older, it's just like, I don't have the physical energy to output on another person right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean that that person's exhausting. It has nothing to do with that other person. And it's that simple case of, it's me, not you. And no one can hear that. Ever. But I won't do them or procrastinate when I'm home. Oh man, I do it. I get crazy. That's why I create tiny lists of things that need to be done. That way I can visualize crossing things off to feel a sense of accomplishment. Do you ever add something to the list you've already done just so you can cross it off and get that little hit? I totally don't do that. I make a lot of lists. A lot of lists. It really helps settle my mind, my like brain. It helps settle my brain down and like calm the fuck down and be fine. And yeah. Oh yeah, oh my god, yes, create a list. Yeah. Or like you do something that you didn't put on the list and you put it on the list just to cross it off because it was definitely one of the things you needed to do. It just came up while you were doing the other things. Number 1, make list. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. I definitely do those things. But no shit, what's the harm in getting a little hit of dopamine? What's the harm? There's no harm in that at all. The list adds to the stress. That sucks. I feel like like not even just like a list, but just writing down everything that's in my brain that's going on, because in my brain it's not nice. It's like a cacophonous fucking hurricane of just chaos up there, and I can't settle it down. I can't make it sit still. It's so weird to say out loud. This is literally how it feels. It feels like I can't keep my thoughts still and until I put them down, and it's almost like a vomit. It's like a brain purge, and then I see them and I can put them in the order they're supposed to be, and I'm like, there it is. It's that's the way it should have been, but my brain does this like bleh. I've described it as like my brain feels like the eye of a hurricane, and I'm just waiting for a cow to hit me in the head. And like the lists and routine and like creating like an environment that's clean and organized is a way of preventing the cow from hitting me in the head as much as I possibly can. Yes, weed fairy. Let's do. I have a stoner bowl, but I might have to pack a new bowl. Cheers. Oh, I wanted to show you guys my vapes I got for Burning Man. I haven't tried any of them. Pete, no shit. That's like one of the perks of living with someone else or having a partner, no shit. I fucking hate laundry. I hate doing laundry. I like mainly because it's an activity I have to sit down to do, like sit and do like fold laundry. I fucking hate doing laundry. Luckily, Zach fucking hates doing dishes. So we trade. He does the laundry, I do dishes. We neither of us are enjoying what we're doing, but it's just like the recognition, the reckoning. No, that's not it. You know what I mean? Recognizing the fact that it must be done. But I'll take the least of the bad. I'll take the least of the gross, I guess. No shit. See, I don't like doing dishes. Please don't get me wrong. I actually fucking hate it. Like, I have that sensory thing where I hate random moisture on my hands, icky, dirty. I don't like to touch food. I don't like to cook. But I can do it standing. And I've found that if I can find chores that require standing, I'm much more apt to do them because I feel like I'm not being halted. I feel like I'm still on the move and I'm still maybe on the way to do something else. But if I sit and fold laundry, that's my brain going, you're stuck. You fucking suck. You have to sit here and fold. Oh my God. I hate it so much. Yeah, no, gloves. Yeah, I did gloves for a while, but like I hate it so much. I have the sensory thing, but on top of that I have the sensory thing where I need my fucking fingertips. I need them. I hate when my fingertips are taken away, I go crazy. I want my fingertips back. Give them to me. I need them. I have pink gloves. Yeah, it's kind of cathartic a little bit. Yeah, I'm the same, Crispy. We have the same energy. I get that. Good morning, Starstream. You're not broken, Chronicle. You just haven't cracked your own code. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Is it took me 36 years and I still haven't done it to try to figure out like what's the way to crack the code to Katie to function like a human. It obviously isn't the way other people do it. Like people in the world just go about their day doing everything in the house normally, like it's like they don't have to think about it or plan it or list it. It's just a matter of me cracking the code to this of my own brain because no one could tell me how to do it. No one thinks like me. No one thinks like you. No one thinks like you or you or you. We all think different, and it's just a matter of cracking the code to your own brain. And that's what I've found is chores that require standing and moving. I don't feel trapped by the chore. And therefore, I feel it's fine. I just do it. But if it's a chore where I have to sit and I'm stuck, I start to freak out. And that's just personal. Like, I've just figured that out, and I'm not perfect, and I have not figured everything out. Like, don't get me wrong. I cry myself to sleep more often than most people. Like, nobody's perfect. I think life, it's just a constant figuring your own brain out. Forever, though. I don't think you ever figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, you never figure it out. It just got so bright in here. The sun came out. Wow. I feel like I just went flat paper. Let's go. Need a standing table. It's a whiteboard on a piano stand. This is how I do laundry if I have to. Cause I can stand. Dude, doing dishes with gloves is almost as bad as trying to do them in the dark. Thank you. I can't stand it because I don't trust that I got everything off. Like there's gonna be something on the dishes. I hate that feeling of, oh my God, a microfiber towel with dry hands. That's a horrible feeling. If the chore is something where I can sit there and watch something while I do, that's Zach. Zach can do that, which I'm so grateful for because I can't do that. Like if we watch a movie, I have a book and my bong and my phone out and I'm dancing between all four activities constantly, but I'm absolutely getting all four activities in. But if I'm forced to sit, I need that much stimulation to stay sitting or I go to sleep. And I've talked to my therapist about it, and it's actually a symptom of ADHD, shocker, that when your brain gets chronically understimulated, it literally shuts down to save itself. So if you were like me, for instance, in high school, there were moments where I would pass out at my desk like narcoleptic style. I remember it so clearly. All of a sudden, this like gauze would come over me, and I'd be like, oh no. And I'd sit there and I'd try to hold my face up and I'd fall asleep. There was nothing. You could have kicked me in the face and I wouldn't wake up. One time a teacher literally thought I was fucking with her. Small school, please. She pushed me out of my desk. We were like friendly. I don't know. She was a coach. Pushed me and I fell out of my desk because I was not awake. And for years I thought something was wrong with me because it would happen like every once in a while. It was just like this crazy moment of exhaustion would come over me, and I would pass out for like 2 minutes and wake up and be fully energized like nothing had happened. I hate it so much. And I learned it's that. It's literally chronic being so fucking bored, your brain shut down. That's literally what it is. Your brain goes, let's not waste energy on this. But it's a symptom of ADHD, 100%. And that's part of the reason why I like to move constantly is if I'm walking and doing a chore at the same time, it's like dual stimulation. So there's a great creator named Domestic Blisters, great name. Has so many ideas and teaches cleaning is teach cleaning is neutral. Helps with all that mental stuff that comes to us. I'm gonna write them down. What is there? Oh, my pencil broke. Oh, I need a new pen. Hold on. I might just remember that. Domestic Blisters, that's a great name. I have to have an audiobook to sleep. Silence is deafening. I understand. Like, do you ever struggle with like the volume you need? Because I feel like I do that. Like, there's a volume where it's too loud, but there's also a volume where it's too quiet, and my brain won't go to sleep because it's struggling to hear what's on. It's like this, and that's why I bitch about shows. Like, if I try to put on a show just to go to sleep or something, and it's got one of those opening sequences that just blasts music at you, and then the show is really quiet. Why would you do that to us? Why are you so mean? Why are you so mean like that? It just seems unnecessary. Feels like Jason, always ever present, getting closer and larger every time I look away. My hoping is it goes away, but every time I look back, it's getting bigger. It's closer and bigger. Don't apologize. Everybody has bad days. You're allowed to have a bad day. I totally, like, it's familiar the way you describe the feeling. The way I used to describe my, like, anxiety or, like, this worry, this, like, need to move all the time. The way I described it to my therapist was, it feels like there's a black widow crawling on me and no one can see it but me. And I'm sitting here having an existential panic attack like, how do you not see the fucking black widow spider crawling across my heart right now? And everyone around you like, are you sweating for some reason? That's how I used to describe it. It's very similar. It's just like, and no one will ever see it. And that sucks. But it's there for us. My dad had ADHD and my mom was deaf spectrum. So from those descriptions, I mean, it's the spectrum of ADHD and autism crash into each other constantly. There's so much crossover in there. But like, cheers. I actually didn't cheers with the cheers fairy. I loaded a bowl and didn't cheers. I owe you 2 cheers. As soon as I was diagnosed and started like doing research into it, I looked at my mom and was like, holy shit. And I think about it all the time. Just like when I was a kid, things that we would give her a hard time about. Like, for instance, we had a huge house. My parents built a house in Eastern Washington for real cheap, but it was a monstrous house. I don't understand. Like, I literally can't even compute square footage to even guesstimate what it was, but it was a 3-story mansion on the river. And the middle, it was built like a hexagon, like a cake, layer cake. And the middle floor was just an open floor plan, but half of it was stone tile and half was carpet. And then there was a big old couch put here, and then there was a TV here, and then where the stone tile was, that was like the kitchen area. It was enormous. And my mom would choose to clean the floors by hand on her hands and knees with a washcloth. I've never seen my mother use a mop. To this day, I don't think she owns one. And we would come home from school, and like, you know, my mom was a respiratory therapist, so she would work these horrible 12-hour shifts, and then she would come home from work, and we would come home from school, and she'd be in her scrubs on all fours, cleaning these stone tiles with a rag. And we'd be like, I'm not that old. Like, Swiffers existed by this moment, you know, like, there were mops and shit. We've had mops for ages, my God. But it's my mom's need to stim. She likes that, and I totally get that now. Like, I see that as an adult. Why? But as a child, I could not compute. Like, why would you choose the hard way? Why would you choose this is crazy? Why would you do this? But now I wash my floors by hand because they're cleaner. Thank you for those biddies, Najil, you generous fuck. I think I may be more than just ADHD, but so many things are 100% chronicle. That's like, it's a blessing and a curse. Because, like, the spectrums of whatever the spiciness we have, they overlap all over the place. Like, there's so many times where I'll talk about a symptom of my ADHD, and someone will be like, wow, I have autism, and I experience that on this level. And, like, they just... At the end of the day, a diagnosis is just a word to help you understand how you work, how your brain works better. But if you're not like, I see so many people that go get a diagnosis and then they just look at it and they're like, well, I've been diagnosed and that's how I work. As opposed to like looking at it and being like, okay, now I have a tool with which to try to make my life more tolerable. Like, that was diagnosis for me was like, oh, so I'm not a fucking idiot. Like, my whole life, I just thought I was stupid. Like, really stupid. Like, broken or something. I've definitely had some head trauma, so it would have been completely understandable. But I absolutely thought, until my mid-20s, I was fucking idiot. Like, I really thought that. Because I just would follow the recipe for life, study, do the homework, take a test, and I'd get an F, and everybody else would get an A, and I was like, I'm doing the fucking recipe. What the fuck is going on? And I never got a cake. Like, you imagine following the box recipe and putting it in the oven and you don't get a cake. You're just like, what the fuck? The box said you'd get a cake. And I learned that my brain is not box instructions, I guess. And that sucks. It's not easy. It makes it easier for me because I no longer look at box instructions. I don't even fucking consider them anymore. Whereas for years, I would be like, well, I see what they're doing and they're doing and they're doing and it's working. So I'm going to try to mimic that and mask it and see if it'll work for me. Now I can just be like, fuck all that. That doesn't work for me. I don't even consider it anymore because I know it. And that makes it mildly easier, I guess. Mildly. I would vacuum twice a day because I never felt like the carpet's clean. Now I have tile and sweeping mopping is the best ever. I have both and I do sweep every day. Diagnosis is the first step. I mean, the first step in realizing you're not crazy, that actually something's different. 100%, yes. And just having someone to talk to who understands that there's different recipes. I have a vacuum, but I still sweep my floor since the vacuum doesn't fully suck up the floor and I sweep and then vacuum the pile. I do the same. Because I can't, there's no, when you take the broom and you try to sweep the pile into the dustpan, there's always that strip of dust you can't get into the dustpan. Cheers, sorry. Ooh, V, do you feel like it's not? Good morning, October. Zagrarion, I have odd HD. Is that how you would say it? Or is it autism DH? How would you say it? How do you say it? I think I've heard someone, like, it's very common now. I just, broken. See, that sucks. You were diagnosed as a young kid, but still not given the tools and stuff. That seems so unfair. I mean, do you feel, like, have you had symptoms of shitty thyroid or anything, Beata? Or is it just, like, to make sure? Once you accept that what works for you may not work for other people, and that's okay. Yeah, Funk, I agree. Very much so. What works for you is not going to work for other people, and what works for other people isn't going to work for you, but that's okay. And it sucks. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it still sucks. I feel like no matter what, I have to figure out, like, there's people that just get to follow instructions and we don't, and that feels like fucking unfair. But talking about how unfair it is and bitching about it all day doesn't change it. So I try not to do that. But it does. It feels like I get down in the dumps about my meds sometimes. Like, I'll be like, why the fuck do I have to take meds for the rest of my life? And there's people out there who just, like, don't. Like, what did I do to deserve this? I get into those modes sometimes. Nothing. I did nothing. Literally born this way. I did nothing. But I do get in those modes. Good morning, David. How are you? Friday mornings, the ass of dawn. The ass of dawn on Friday. That little leftover kills me too. I can't do it. I vacuum it up. I'm the same. Nope, I can't do it. It's dust. I mostly think it's written. It's always, yeah, it sounds, but I think I've heard people say it's like odd DHD. My mouth won't do it, but I think I've heard people say it and I'm trying to fucking think of it. There seems to be a growing number of people who reckon ADHD with autism might just be the same thing manifesting differently in different people. Like the spectrum extends further than we originally thought. I would believe that. I believe that most spectrums probably overlap a certain amount. Like, it's so, I mean, we love to categorize people, but like, there's so many in-betweens, we're such a, like, there's so many symptoms that I read are symptoms of autism that I absolutely have. I've never been diagnosed with anything like that. But like the sensory issues and shit like that, or being too cold, too hot all the time. I feel like I need a burp. The Quill, that's such fucking good advice too. Also, give yourself grace if today just isn't the day. It's okay and you can try again tomorrow. I battle with that exact concept every goddamn day of my life. I'm gonna go out there and say it's every second of my life. I am constantly in a state of, are you being productive? Will what you're doing right now produce something? Are you doing something? Like, is this like, I have such a hard time, even if I'm exhausted. Like, there are some days where I just don't sleep very well, stream all day, go walk the dogs, do movie night, and I am so fucking beat tired. I'm like falling asleep during movie night, and I'll still force myself to go do something else, like go work in the yard or go clean the kitchen or something, because I'm like, you have to have done something. Otherwise, I don't feel worthy to breathe the air we all breathe. Like, I'm like, you are dirt. You're trash. You're useless. Do something. I fucking battle that shit every goddamn moment of my life. And I don't, I'm not saying I battle it in a healthy way, in that I am forcing myself, like movie night. Very seriously, movie night is very much me, I enjoy it, but it's also, it's an exercise in, Katie, sit down and do nothing with your friends. That's okay. Like, it's super okay. And all of a sudden, 2 hours is gone. We watched a movie and we're spinning for another movie. And I'm like, holy shit, did I just sit for 2 hours? Whoa! Amazing! But it's because I'm sitting here, I'm usually like painting my nails and I'm talking to the group and everything. Like, but it's an exercise in teaching, in like, if it was a friend of mine that was exhausted and wanted to sit down and felt bad about it, I'd be like, are you crazy? Go sit down. Fuck, we're never not moving. Like, we're such a society of never stopping and never not going. And like, please, but I can't do that for myself. And I'm practicing doing that for myself. Like, it's okay. And I always feel better. Like, even if I'm exhausted and I just go lay down for 15 minutes and stare at the ceiling or stare at my phone, it's like a recharge. It's like a little bit of a oomph. And I know I'm going to get that, but convincing myself to get into the lay the fuck down is every day. I fight it every fucking day. I mean, we were just talking about the other day because I tried my can of butter, and Crispy was saying it gives him the same feeling of not needing to move. I didn't feel couch locked at all. I didn't feel like I'm stuck by any means, but I felt like I could sit and just my body, I wasn't like this. Like, normally if I'm sitting, I'm like this. Just, what? How? Why are your shoulders so low? Like, I don't know how to do it. And it made it so it just felt like I could sit and not need to move. And that was fucking nice. Tomorrow's a new day, and there's so many days, Cocky. That's one thing I have to constantly chant to myself, is like, I have theoretically, hopefully, allegedly, a lot of days left to fill with activities that are productive in my life. It's okay for one to be shitty and just lay around and do nothing and read a book and get so stoned I nap all day. Like, in no way, shape, or form is one day like that, every once in a while, going to destroy anybody's life. Or, like, knock down productivity or whatever the fuck you're neurotic about, like me. No way. It's impossible. Good morning, Erican. Like, that's never gonna happen. And I know that, but convincing myself to fucking do it is a whole other ballgame. It's a constant. It is so fucking bright in here. I just realized how white I look right now. I'm so sorry. The sun came out. We're bleached. I think I watched or read that or something. Rage. That sounds really familiar. Oh, Funk, I totally get it. Sometimes I literally have fallen asleep during movie night, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh, hey, the movie's still going. I like literally fall asleep at my desk. It's happened. But that's the point of movie night, though. It's just like, fucking pass out, do what you need to do. I have to tell myself, don't talk to my friend like that. I literally tell I have to put myself like in a situation where I'm like, if a friend of mine spoke about themselves like this, how would I feel? Horrible. I would feel so bad. I never just relax. I also feel like I have to do something to earn sitting down and relaxing. Okay, question though, because I'm the exact same. When do you earn it? Chronic apathy. 100%, David. I fight it all the time. Physically relaxing, it's impossible. I mean, I think I was saying this yesterday, but we had a movie night this past week, And sometimes we watch 2 movies, just depending on the night, if people want to stay up or whatever. And I stood at my desk for the entire first movie before I realized I was standing at my desk. I just stood here typing and hanging out and just forgot to sit for the entire thing. Just, that's like easier for me to forget about than sitting. It makes me feel guilty if I allow myself same. Naps make me feel guilty and wasted. Like, literally, if I'm going to take a nap, I'm like, do I need to do anything the rest of the day? The friendly ghost, right? I do. I look like that right now. It's crazy. It's like treating our bodies and energy like an ecosystem, so yes. To be maintained rather than a resource to be used up, giving ourselves time to regenerate is a worthwhile thing. 100%, because what use are we to anyone, including ourselves, if we're tapped? Nothing. You're nothing. Like, you're not. You can't do anything for anybody. Also, who at the end ever regretted not cleaning, the functional life tasks? I know, right? The way I get through the functional tasks is I really love I thrive in a well-organized, clean environment. I know I do. Like, walking into the kitchen in the morning and it's clean, I just have this, it's like a rush of relaxation goes over my body. Whereas if I wake up in the morning and the kitchen's dirty, or the floors are dirty and I can't walk barefoot into my kitchen in the morning to get coffee, it's just a setup for a bad day. Like, I'm going to be pissed off the rest of the day. And I know that, so therefore that drives me to keep the kitchen clean. Because I know that's just going to make me in a better mood. Every time. 6 p. Yep. You never feel like you're in it, because we never will. That's why you have to force yourself to do it. That's what my therapist did to me. Literally what I just did to you. Because I was like, I want, like, the term worthy and worth, I battle every day. I don't feel worth anyone's time, energy, space, eyes, air. I don't feel worthy unless I'm useful to you. And then I have a modicum of I have some worth in this world, I guess. I deserve to drink water today. But until that point, I really don't feel like I'm worth a damn at all. Like, if I had a magic power, I'd want to be invisible. It's terrible. It's the worst. And I have to convince myself, if a friend of mine told me that, how fucked up would I feel? That they feel like they don't deserve my time. Like, you're my friend for a reason and I enjoy you. Did I do something to make you feel that way? You know what I'm saying? I always wake up fucking, sweaty from naps. I think it's the anxiety. That's how I am before I partake. Do I have anything to do or go anywhere? Nope. Party time. Yep. I totally get that. If I don't smoke for 2 days, then the smell should be gone from the flat. Oh my God. It'll be gone in a day. Dude, if I just... Najee, what the fuck? Thank you for those biddies, you generous fuck. I appreciate you. Thank you. The fuck. Cheers. I forgot what I was saying. If I leave the house for an hour and come back, my house doesn't smell like weed. Marijuana doesn't stick like tobacco. So, 1 day, you're good. Seriously. Especially if you're not, hotboxing a moist environment or something. It doesn't stick. Like tobacco does. Like, if you smoked tobacco in a house, tar will, stain the walls from the smoke and everything. Yeah. Joints, even better. Because you don't have bong water sitting around. You should be fine, seriously. There's nothing... I mean, do you have tobacco in the joints? Wait, I forgot. Do you have tobacco in the joints? The tobacco will stick, but the weed won't. The best way to get rid of it... Okay, so the best way to get rid of it, seriously, is if you have white vinegar, or just, not apple cider vinegar, just any kind of vinegar, put, a tablespoon of vinegar in a bowl of water, and then get a rag, and just dip it in it, and wash the surfaces in your house. Just with the literally, it's a 1-to-3 ratio vinegar to water. And just wash your desk wherever you smoked. Should be fine. Seriously. That usually does a really, really good job of just eliminating whatever the fuck was there, if there's anything. But seriously, David, you just smoked you've been smoking this week for the first time in how long? You should be fine. You can still do that with the sofa. Absolutely. You just do, a quick wipe. Don't soak the sofa, but get, a moist towel and just, do a wipe down on it. Vinegar is neutralizing. And so it helps neutralize those sour smells that indicate smoking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in 3 years, David, I hotbox this room every day, and it doesn't smell like smoke if I leave for an hour. It really, I think you're going to be okay. Yeah, you could even do the vinegar, like if you have a spray bottle or like a mister or something, do like a teaspoon of white vinegar in water and then just do a mist on the couch. Vinegar's the shit. Holy fucking shit. Write this up on a calendar. I had a thing in my eye. I reached up and wiped my eye and got the thing out first try. Are you sure? Are you sure you didn't put more things in your eye? Cheers? Which? The weed situation here, it could get me could get evicted, so I might make one and go outside. I would. I mean, if he's like you said, he's coming tomorrow or whatever for inspection, just to ease your anxiety about it, David, I wouldn't. You never know. I would just to ease my anxiety on it. Cheers. Oh, I had a question for the Brits and the people of the Isles. I saw a post on Instagram today that was about your guys's 42 is not the answer. Stop it. Well, it might be. um, it was about the new king money going into circulation in England. It's like the new coins with his wrinkly old face on them. How much money is wasted printing new money for the royals? Like, do they literally print all new fucking money and just circulate out everything with the queen on it? You know what I mean? I don't know. Fuck knows and yes. Okay. Like the way that Lizzie talks about it, it's insane. The amount of money that the royals just reap from the government. Like every time there's a jubilee, they get like a gold horse or something. Like no joke, or a new yacht or whatever. And it's like, okay, so the queen dies, and they get this ancient king who, like, I'm not trying to be ageist or rude or anything, but he's on his way out. Like, guy's gonna kick it in at least 10 years. And your government I'm not judging. Again, look at America. Your government chooses to, like, I'm assuming it costs some cash to print money. And they choose to print an entire new fucking set of money and out-circulate the queen's face for this dude. Seems crazy. Check stream. Did you do something? I fucking am so mad about this alert. That's the only one. What did you do? Also, my mic stand has been broken for years. Coins and bills get updated with some regularity anyways. Oh, do they really? Well, I guess that makes sense. I haven't carried cash. Like, I have emergency cash, but I haven't carried cash in so fucking long. I haven't really thought about it, but you're right. I used to work in a cash office. I should know this. There was dates on all sorts of cash. Come on, Streamlabs. Don't be a dick to me right now. You're a dick all the time. I just can't with you. It's just loading a blank screen. I don't know what's going on. Is my computer broken? What's going on? I'm not kidding you. I have Streamlabs up right now, and I'm trying to check it, and it's just loading a blank screen. What the fuck? Fix yourself! Ah! I'm getting it. Some fun money? Thank you, you generous fuck. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. Bless you. It does that. Okay. Well, I feel like yesterday it was doing it too. My browser just isn't, it was acting like it was really slow, but I did a speed test and my speeds were great. It was like practically 100 up, 100 down, but YouTube was doing it, loading just really slow, like literally a full minute before anything shows up on the browser. I don't know what the fuck's going on because my internet's fine. Like, do I have a virus? I don't know. Cash doesn't last that long, but at least it's cheap to print relative to coins. So no shit, when I worked at Lowe's in the cash office, my boss used to work at a bank. And she told me that after a certain year or whatever, kind of like David said, they just incinerate the money and circulate in new cash because she told me that there's just a ton of drugs on money. And after a certain amount of time, it's so much drugs that you can actually risk absorbing it if you like ate the money. So they have to burn it and circulate it out by law. Why are there so many drugs on money? Like, is it cocaine? What's happening? I'm not that rich. I've never gotten into that shit. Yours too, Quill? So it's not just me. I wonder if it's the, what is it, Cloudflare or whatever? Whatever that thing is that fucks with our internet sometimes, because it's just, or like YouTube, no shit, you guys have seen this, it's been happening on stream. We'll be loading a video, and all of a sudden it'll just go blank, and it'll say, you are offline, try again later, while we're like live. Like, I'm definitely not offline, obviously. What up, Press, my love? Let people eat the money! Money is dirty. Don't play that game. Oh my god. Why are people eating money? I think it's just like, in case. It's kind of like if you buy a Dr. Pepper or whatever, I think it's Dr. Pepper, it used to have a warning on it that literally said may cause blindness because one person shook it up and opened it and the cap popped him in the eye and blinded them. I think it's something like that where it's like one fucking idiot made it so we had to put weird warnings on shit or worry about them eating money. I don't know. Kids are weird. They eat anything. In 2010, nearly 13 billion pound banknotes were replaced. Whoa! And that's normal though, right? That's like the normal circulation. Okay, that kind of makes sense then. It doesn't really, like, then circulating in a new face into the money doesn't really seem like it's an extra charge because you're doing it anyways, right? I really don't carry cash. It's so weird. I haven't thought about this in a really long time. Did my music just stop? Everything stopped just now? What's wrong with the internet? What's wrong? Oh my god, Streamlabs loaded. Funk tipped me $50 for my trip. Thank you, generous fuck. I'm so sorry that alert doesn't work. I will figure it out eventually. Someday. All the other ones work. That's the only one that won't go through. Thank you. There are many governments that prefer to have as little cash in circulation as possible. It's very expensive to upkeep. I believe it. I mean, especially if you're incinerating and printing it as often as you are, and some countries do like plastic money and shit now. Just chase the money with a Tide Pod. And then a full spoon of cinnamon. What do you and Zeke do in Burning Man? Oh my god, all the things. Burning Man is a fucking wild place. It's so hard to explain because it's like, barring very few things, if you can think of it, it's probably there. So like like your average day at Burning Man, depending on what kind of burner you are. So some people burn during the day, some people burn during the night, some people do an in-between. It depends on what kind of person you are, meaning some people are up during the day and sleep at night. Some people are up at night and sleep during the day. We're more sleep during the day people because it's literally 100 degrees out. So we tend to go out in the evenings and at nighttime. But wake up, brush our teeth, go to the porta potties, do a little whore bath in the Jeep, and then usually make coffee and then go out and literally... Everybody has bikes. That's the way you get around the playa is bikes. But they do have lots of mobility options out there. So, like, it's so hard to even... I don't even know where to start with Burning Man. But one of the coolest things about Burning Man is the gifting culture. And I'm sure Zach has talked about it or Zeke has talked about it out there. But, like, everything is a gift. Everything. Every camp supplies a gift. It's not bartering. It's not trade. It's a gift. So, like, some camps... One of my favorite camps we found last year. And there are hundreds of camps. The map... I think I have it, actually. It's Burning Man is so fucking big. Like, the fence that is at the edge of the playa is 9 miles. And I've never made it to the fence. Like, it's so fucking monstrous out there. It's truly massive. But one of my favorite camps that we found last year was a camp that designed their camp to look like a 50s diner. So it was like, you know, the red and white checkered tablecloths and like the waitresses that had the red, like the diner server outfit with the little apron, but they all had like bright red lipstick and a cigarette hanging out of their mouth. And they gave you menus. They had like seating and everything. You walked into this big tent that looked just like a diner. They had menus and seating, and the waitress would come over and take your order. But no matter what the fuck you order, you're getting a grilled cheese. Like, you could order a steak with potatoes. They'll ask you how you want it cooked. They'll ask you what sauces you want with your potatoes. They'll ask you what beverage you want. You're going to get a water and a grilled cheese. That's one example. One of the camps out there is Dante's Inferno. So like furry, it's a furry camp. And the camp's entrance looks exactly like the whorehouse from Beetlejuice, like the Dante's Inferno, like exactly to life, to scale. It's huge. And if you want to go in there, they will deck you out in furry wear. That's their gift to the playa. So anybody that wants to be a furry or try out being a furry or whatever the fuck, however you want to word it, you can go into that camp and they deck you out. And that's their gift. Some camps like Costume Cult, literally it's costumes in general. So if you don't feel like you have adequate costumes, you can go there and they'll deck you out. But it like what I do is literally just drive around. It's kind of like, ooh, look, yay, shiny, and drive to that shiny thing. And then once you're done with that shiny thing, it's, ooh, look, another shiny thing. Ride your bike to that shiny thing. When you're done with that shiny, ooh, look, a shiny thing. Like it's like I remember one night we went out on the playa last year before the rain hit, and we were just doing like an art drive. So there's art everywhere, but it's oftentimes like a quarter mile apart from each other, which is why everybody has bikes out there. It's the best way to get around. Or mobility options like golf carts and stuff like that. But we were riding our bikes between two things, and there was this little cart in the middle of the fucking desert, there's the fucking fruit fly, in the middle of the night, and they were serving waffle cones with Swedish meatballs and mashed potatoes and gravy in them as a gift. Like that was their gift. And they sit in the middle of the desert at night in the dark alone, just waiting to be found. There's no commercialization, there's no signage, there's no nothing. They're just waiting. And when you find them, they go, hey, you hungry? And they open up their cart and they've got this fucking spread of Swedish meatballs and mashed potatoes and shit, but portable in a cone that you can then take off on your bike and ride away. And then on top of that, we got a shot of some weird Eastern European liquor that tasted like black licorice and set my hair on fire. Like, it's just random. You just find that shit all over the place. Yeah, it's truly amazing. Like one day we were out there, and you guys know I love coffee. Like coffee is that's my only concern while I'm out there. Will I have coffee in the morning? I need my coffee. We found a place that literally made lavender honey lattes. In the middle of the fucking desert, they had a latte machine with a frother, and I got to sit down, and that was the one I think I told you guys about last year. We ended up sitting with these two beautiful Russian women that looked like they came out of a magazine, like they were pristine and they hadn't slept in 3 days, and they were smoking these really long, skinny cigarettes. It was like something out of a movie. And they had fur jackets on and their braids and shit. It was wild. It's if you can dream it, you can probably do it out there. It's like a place where you can, as long as you're not impeding on anyone else's good time, do what you want. Like there's a naked mile run every morning. There's a naked marathon every year. What else do they do? One of my favorite things to do is to go to the Thunderdome. There's a camp that goes out there, and they're like a metal fucking like leather strap kind of. It's like metal Viking, new metal kind of themed shit. I don't know. They all look like badasses, whatever. But they actually bring a semi out there full of all of the bars and all of the materials to make a life-size to scale Thunderdome. And if you want, you can literally go fight someone in the Thunderdome, or you can climb the fucking Thunderdome and dangle off the top of it, which is what I like to do. And I just scream, fucking kill him, as loud as I possibly can from the top of the Thunderdome. That's one of my favorite activities to do out there. Literally, it's everything. It's impossible it's really hard to think of something to do outside of crime out there. So it's literally, it's two volunteers who volunteer to fight each other, and like the vast majority of the fights were literally just like, would usually be just two beautiful, like middle-aged gay men that were stacked and tan and had big white beards and just like the suspenders over just the most chiseled fucking hard body you've ever seen in your life. And they get in there, and what they do is they hook you up to a fucking bungee cord so you can't kill each other. Like they'll yank your bungee cord back and fucking fling you onto the cage if you're being an asshole or whatever, or if you're clinging onto someone. And then they give you each these big fucking swords, and they just fling your bungee cords at each other, and literally you can punch each other, bite, kick, do whatever you want. You get like a couple minutes, and then they pull you apart and they send you out, and most of the time people end up just making out on their way out. It's wild. It's truly insane. And like, it's like, the people are dressed up like, if you remember, oh god, what is it? Is it Real Science? Real Science. You know, like when the crazy, like, post-apocalyptic people on the motorcycles, like, break into the house party at the end? They look like that. All of them look like that. And they act like that. They're like, fucking kill each other. And you're like, okay. It's insane. I mean, it's truly like, but yeah, so usually we wake up, coffee and everything. And like, It's so hot out there. And the playa's like white. Weird science, weird science. Thank you, not real science. I always fuck it up. It's one of my favorite movies. I'm just terrible with names. The playa's white, like that dust, and so the sun just reflects off of it. So you're just getting like double duty sun exposure while you're out there. So it gets dummy hot. So most people tend to stay in or be really mellow during the day, and then once evening hits, that's when people start going out and it starts to get really busy and you hear music just like thumping everywhere. And we literally just drive around and do the shiny thing all day. And then when we get hungry, we go home and eat something. And then usually you have like a day outfit and a night outfit because I'm sure I don't need to tell you because we're adults, but the desert is fucking cold at nighttime versus the daytime. So like for instance, during the day, I wear this much clothes. And that's it. And this is too much. During the nighttime, I have a fur jacket and I got big old knee-high boots and I've got all that shit because it gets so fucking cold at nighttime, but you still want to look cool. We got so many, oh my God, we went thrifting. Everything we do for Burning Man is all thrifted, which is probably my favorite part about it. But we went thrifting at one of the thrift stores on Monday, and because it's like close to Halloween, they had a lot of the Halloween stuff out already, and we made a fucking run of onesies, which are honestly one of the best things to wear out there at nighttime because it's so fucking cold, but you still want to dress up and have fun. And we found a rainbow, like unicorn Kigurumi onesie with like the head and the horn and everything, and it has a butt zipper. So, like, you don't have to completely disdress in a porta potty to go pee. It literally has, like, the butt flap zipper, but also for easy fucking. It's hilarious. We found a kangaroo that actually has a baby in its pouch. We got so many of those, and they were, like, $3 a piece. It was disgusting.
I'm going to fuck
The butt
you
flap. Seriously.
with
Best
Satan's
thing ever.
cock.
Everything needs a butt flap. 100%. Safi. Oh. Spotify just loaded, sorry. The silence is deafening. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive and giving any swings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways.
Our child is almost here. The long pig will be delicious.
The butt flap unicorn's pretty cool. I'm trying to think. I think we got a giraffe one and something else. I don't remember, but I got this. Dude, this is a pretty good find. So I found this shit. It looks, I don't know what it's supposed to be. It looks like a ringleader jacket or something like that. But if I put it on with nothing but panties, it's one of the hottest things I've ever worn in my life. And I think it looks really piratey. And my camp is themed pirates. So I found this thing and it fits like a fucking glove. Crazy good. It almost reminds me of like, what is that? The Last Showman or The Best Showman or whatever. It looks like a circus ringleader jacket. You know what I mean? How it comes into the middle but it flares out. That's how it fits and looks. But I don't know what it's supposed to be because I thrifted it and that's the best. Spotify just died again. I swear to you, look what it's doing. What's wrong with the internet today? Greatest showman, thank you. I've actually never. Is my computer broken? What's happening? That scene was all fucked up for you guys too, right? Cool. What's happening? I know. I saw that. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. I'm here. Don't freak out. I'm going back to it real quick. I just want to see what the fuck. That's so weird. What is going on? What is going on? Oh my God, I'm very nervous. What is going on? What is that? Kumstove. Oh my God. What? Hello, everyone. I found out what's doing it. I don't know why, though. Welcome back. What the fuck? Huh. Well, there's that. What the fuck? I don't know. I've got nothing. I don't know what's going on. This is very odd. What? The fuck? What happened? What happened? Oh my god. Look, Mom, I'm on TV. I know, my PC. I mean, yesterday it was acting a little weird. Today it's acting really weird. Oh, is it you I'm looking at? I'm just dying. It is. What the sin fucker? Hold up. Out of here. I think I found the problem. Hold on. There it is. Boop, 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 boop. This is what I'm getting for every web page I try to go to today. That's all I was trying to show you. But apparently, everything's broken. Like, I can't load Spotify or anything. What's happening? I know. Like, if it loads, it takes like 20 minutes. Like, no exaggeration. That's how long it's been taking for things to load. I know. What's happening? So at the bottom right of my screen where it, you'll have that little cog wheel with a little yellow dot that says your computer needs an update. Mine has that and apparently needs an update. Could that be why it's acting weird? Right, and honestly, if he never restarts it, it should be absolutely fine for him. I've written out detailed instructions, but he's not an idiot. He knows how to get into audio and shit like that. Maybe, yeah. Weird. Nothing. I mean, not even Spotify. That's weird. What's going... Oh, wait. Is it loading? I reloaded it. It's up. Okay, can I play music before you die? Don't die. Hold on. I'm just going to play something. Do you guys hear a light tune in your ear? Oh my god, we got something. It might, but it shouldn't. Okay. That was kind of my feeling. Like, unless it's some crazy ass, critical whatever. I know, and it's only my browser's been weird. And yesterday was doing the same thing. Oh no. Did my PC just die? What is going on? Oh no. We talked dirty about it and now it's dead. Oh no. What's happening? What's going on? Thank you, Best Belly. Bless you. What's happening? I know, it's like my PC's like, you're leaving me? You think you can leave me? That's what you think. Okay, what's running hot on my PC? I'm looking at my task manager. Nothing. Interesante. Weird. It's being so weird. It's like it hurt us. I know. I literally clicked in when that happened, thought it was my PC. My PC is literally acting so weird right now, Glacial. I don't even know. It went silent, no page, no. But now I know it's not my browser because that did something to my OBS. What's happening? What's happening? I'm boggled. Okay, well, it's working for now. I'm really just watching it waiting. I'm very nervous. No, I give it a good, I shut it down for a night every Sunday. I shut it down at least once a week. Just to give her a good... I do have NVIDIA, yeah. I wonder if I have an NVIDIA update or something. But would that fuck with my browser loading? Memory issues, really. Could that do this? My internet TV's been out since 6 a.m. and I'm healing from a foot injury. Oh my god, so I'm not supposed to be up on it. So, all I have is my phone. Oh my god, cynical. I am so sorry. That's a nightmare. Yes, Mr. Fox, one moment. Are you going to give me my permit button? Yes. Sometimes, some days. Issues are weird sometimes. I know. I would like to make up my behavior of giving you a song I didn't know you hated because it was Black Eyed Peas with this lovely... No! I mean, okay, would you like to know why I don't like the Black Eyed Peas? Usually I have a reason as to why I dislike a certain music or whatever. There was, the general period of time in space where, I don't know if it'll load file because my internet and computer's literally just breaking in front of our eyes, so I'm gonna let it sit there for... Experiment. Oh. I'm hoping. Pray. Last time I had an NVIDIA driver update, it was fucking with shit. See, I don't think I've done anything rude on my computer lately. Like, literally, this is just my streaming. I mean, streaming, I guess. Running OBS is kind of, I guess. That's rough. And that's what I do every day for hours and hours. So that might be it. Yeah, streaming's a little rude. She might need a... I'm so baffled. That page still hasn't loaded. It's bizarre. My brain is... What's happening? Really? This is my new PC. It's barely a few months. It's like, what, 4 months old? But it's Windows 11, so it's been a fucking nightmare. But it's just not doing anything these days. The only thing I can't get to load very well right now is Gmail. Weird. Yeah, nothing compared to rendering. That's what I'm saying. It's like a little rude. Like barely rude. Discord itself is shitting up. Discord's been weird too. Discord was weird the last couple days. Oh, it's about the PSA is about a Discord hack. I mean, don't click on mysterious links from anybody. Ever. That's my personal mantra, is just never. Mine is newish too. Factory reset is probably overkill, but it fixes everything for me. And see, I feel like I'm worried it would fuck it up even more, but I don't know. It's so fresh off the boat, like a factory reset would barely even touch. Like I would have to do OBS over again and shit, but streaming's like asking the waiter if you could have onions in your omelet router. Word. Raw, and crunchy. Yeah, I would just never never click a link that's not from a friend. And even then, question all links. Oh, good idea. Hold on. I mean, I have Edge. Every computer's stuck with Edge. Let me see if Edge loads it. Nine. What the fuck? I'm gonna do a speed test. You're a piece of shit. Don't click my links. It's just garbage. On purpose? I had a Discord scam a few years ago where they, quote, reported my Steam account for something unsavory, end quote, and needed my Steam name, etc. to verify me. It was me. I was like, fuck you, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I permanently disabled Edge because it was causing problems for me. I had to go to my system files to eradicate it. Really? What kind of problems? What do you mean? I know who I am. don't know why, but I picture Ron Swanson just then. Like, don't click my links. It's just garbage. I know who I am, son. Dude, I have a 92 down and an 89 up. I'm fine. Something's going on with my computer. Still hasn't loaded that. I wonder if I should... I don't know what to do. I'm gonna check NVIDIA. Do I have an update or something? I don't know what to do. True, he did. He threw... There's that GIF, that famous ass GIF. What the fuck? There is a new driver. I'll download it. That's why I went into my task manager. Nothing's running. Like, the only thing I've running is OBS in the browser. That's it. Like, on purpose. You know, there's all the background shit, but... Shady links. You should click on... But that's literally a shady link. Oh, other browsers wouldn't load because by default, clicking on Discord links tried to load into Edge. It was taking up too much memory when I wasn't even trying to use it. That's the same. That's why I use Firefox. It's the only one that doesn't take up a shit ton of memory. And also, I want to say, Chrome had a... They might still, I don't know, but Chrome had a bad memory leak back in the day. And it was like you had to restart it every hour or something like that. Because it would just start... I mean, you could watch the memory just start to jack up because of the leak in it. It was pretty bad. Firefox, it just takes up the least. Like, not by a ton, but comparatively, like, Chrome took up at least 30% of my CPU, at least. Whereas Firefox takes up like 15%. It's less. Still too much. They both run 50 million background processes for every goddamn page you have open. It's such a resource hog, especially if you're streaming on top of it, right, Press? Like, it's hard to explain, but OBS runs hot. That bitch sucks. She saps every resource you fucking have. So just to run that, like, you need to... Everything else just needs to be as bare bones as possible. I should do something more interesting with that domain. Is that actually a thing I can... But it's a shady link. It's actually a shady link. That's amazing. That's pretty clever. Good morning, Molly. How are you, love? I always have to go into Task Manager to remove Xbox app, Microsoft Office, phone, link, and messages. So I have this program called Driver Genius, and you can actually go into it and you can it helps you prioritize which programs should actually open at startup, like whenever you restart your computer, and you can actually through that program, it forces programs to not open or not open on startup of your PC anymore if that's not an option for those programs. It's pretty fantastic. Like, it has really smoothed out the way my PC works. Because before, it was like every time you restart your PC, every fucking goddamn program that you have on there is like, I want to be first! And I'm just like, you don't even get to exist. Fuck off. I don't need you. The phone? What the fuck? Oh, phone. Is that like linking your phone to your PC? Why? What would be the point of that? It depends on your PC too. I run OBS and a ton of other things, and most games on full graphics on the same PC. 100%. I mean, that I run a dual PC system because back when I used to just stream ESO was too heavy. Like, streaming OBS and ESO and a browser to see your chat on the same PC was fucking insane. It was so hard running. So I started doing a 2 PC system simply for that because ESO was huge and it took up so much fucking memory. The last song? Hold on. Oh god, is it gonna break? Oh, I think that was Tenacious D. Jack Black. I think so. Sad. Little bit of a sore spot. A sick next Windows D bloater on every update, running it as admin. I feel like my Driver Genius has something similar to that. Oh, good! Really, Kona? Jack Black said they're okay, just needed a break. Tenacious D is fine. Cheers to that. Thank you. I hope, Pitsy, I just hope. Because, like, I feel like they were, I mean, were, I don't know how to put that anymore, but like a beacon of joy. And this page still hasn't loaded. I just wanted to let you know it's still just sitting there. I'm just stuck in loading hell right now. I don't know what's wrong with my PC. It does not excuse what things were said, 100%. And I'm sure that's probably where the I needed a break came in, I'm assuming. I know, I think I am going to F5 that bitch. It's just stuck in just gray. It's so weird. What's going on? I don't want to touch any of my browser. I'm afraid it's just going to crash. I know. I tried reloading it multiple times. I even tried closing and reopening the browser, like completely shutting the browser down. I think whatever update my PC needs might be important. I don't know. Boo! Well, this PC is running fine. The gaming PC, as far as I can tell. Yeah, we could just play some fucking Hades today or something, since no internet's working. It's a short day anyways, because I have to go get my hairs did. Bubba, how do you know what time it is? Do you just have a perfect pee schedule? Hi, Bubba. How are you? Good morning. Thank you. You're the sweetest, best boy. Oh, that was a big yawn, Bubba. Good job. You're just such a good boy. Yeah, Bob. I'm the best. It's time to pee. They have such a good pee schedule. It's quite astounding. And he really does. He goes outside and he pees, and then he comes back and he's like, okay. Yes, I have cleared the cache, yeah. Which has been very annoying because I don't remember any of my passwords. Yeah, I'm getting braids putting in. Yeah, so, I learned last year that going to Burning Man without a protective hairstyle is fucking stupid. My hair was like, it felt like someone dumped cans of dry shampoo on my hair after the first day because of that dust. So I'm going and getting synthetic hair braided into my hair really tightly, like against the scalp, and getting all big old braids and shit to protect my hair and make it just manageable while we're out there because, you know, you live off whore baths and in a fucking porta potty. I don't want my hair out. I don't want my hair out. Hi, bud. Wait, what bad boy? This bad boy? He just got a shave. He looks beautiful. Vile, I heard that it's never sold out, but I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it, honestly. The way that the rain went last year, and in my personal opinion, it's not a bad thing, but it weeded out the weaklings. Oh my god, I would get such a bad sunburn, Erican. He's just laying on my desk now. Okay. Yeah, it's everybody out there gets their hair braided. I thought it was a fashion thing. It is not. Motion Twin, makers of Dead Cells, have a new game coming later this year. No. Oh, it's a roguelite like Hades. No shit. Interesting. No, I'll have to check that out. I didn't watch any of the Gamescom shit yesterday. The only thing you guys told me about, or that I heard about, was the Borderlands game coming out. No. Caked up? No. Like butt? No. Show me. No. I did see a hilarious poodle shave recently, though. I don't know if you would call it any sort of cut, but it was on a miniature poodle, and essentially all they did was shave its legs down to the skin, and then the rest of the body was just a cotton ball. So it literally looked like a cotton ball with stick legs, just like... It was fucking hilarious. I will SPF the shit out of my scalp. I was thinking about that too. I did that only once in my life. Got my aunt French braided my hair down the sides, and I got that horrific fucking burn down my scalp, and it peeled off. Oh, it was so bad, so bad. This was the first Burning Man. Yeah, I don't know if they've ever sold out. Honestly, I don't know, but yeah, I think it weeded out a lot of people that go there, just to trip and party. And when they realized that like rain could hit, they freaked out and they don't want to risk that again. I think that's a personal theory. People who can't party in the rain. You know what I'm saying? Age of Mythology remake. I heard that looked good. That was another one. I think Zach he watched it. I think they watched it in Drop Frames yesterday, right? He might have mentioned that one to me. It's like a thick poodle butt cut. Oh my god. What? No, I've never seen a cake cut, but I'm kind of curious. No, we usually don't go to Reno afterwards. Reno's like super out of the way for us. So we usually literally pick a random ass like Motel 8 or something in some tiny ass nowheresville town on our way out and just ask if they have reservations open or anything like that because it's like I think it's an entire hour out of the way. So it'd be 2 hours extra of driving just to go up to Reno. I got no interest. Like Reno's a cool place, don't get me wrong, but like after Burning Man, I just want to go home. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of pissing in porta potties and, being dusty. I just want to go home. So it's usually like last year we didn't even stay the night at a hotel. This year we're going to. It was not a good choice last year. We literally found a hotel and rented a room to take a 3-hour nap in the middle of the day. And then we just pummeled it and just kept on going home. It was wild. I was so fucking deliriously tired. It was crazy. Wait. Where I can trip and party at home in my comfy chair. I mean, you can. I mean, if you're brave enough, you can trip and party anywhere you want to trip and party. Oh my god, that poodle's so cute. Hold on. It actually loaded. Stop it. Before everything breaks. I'm worried because last time literally Spotify crashed just because I clicked it. Stop autoplaying, you piece of shit. Is it gonna work? It's gonna work. Oh my god, and then we'll take a break with my baby. My sweet boy. Look, Bubba, it's your twin. That face. Oh. He's so cute. That is. Hi, Bill. Look, you want to cut like that? You want some cake on them cheeks, girl? I hope we get to see them walk around. Bill, look at that. Bill, do you want a BBL? he fucking peach that shit. That's incredible. The black and red does look really cool, though. I don't know how they... Oh, now my dogs are going to fight. All right, let's take a quick break. Stretch your legs. Load a bowl. Do what you need to do. Oh. Bubba, did you hit your head? What? Dogs are adorable. All right, quick break, my dudes. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Since nothing's working and this PC's broken, we're gonna do some Hades runs. I don't know what else to do. Nothing loads, and I'm scared that if I just keep clicking shit, that suddenly chat won't load. So I'm just gonna stop trying to abuse this computer because this is the one that's being a douche. And we're just gonna fucking hang out and play some fucking Hades because it's good. You'll enjoy. It's great. It's a good game. Have you watched the Michelle Obama speech at DNC? I haven't watched any political shit at all. I lie. I saw like one clip because I listened to Philip DeFranco this morning and he went to the DNC. So I saw one clip, but I have not seen anything. I haven't had 2 minutes. I'm literally like one day away from driving 16 hours to the middle of the desert for 7 days. I've been so fucking busy. I've heard, like, someone made a dick joke? I caught that. It's terrible. I just haven't had time. Normally I have too much time and then I'm just like binging that shit. But no, I know. I just haven't, like, literally what you guys tell me. That's all I've known. Other than catching the occasional, like, apparently there was a dick joke. I heard there was a dick joke. A lot of people tweeted about that. Obama made the dick joke. Okay, cool. Yeah. No, I'll probably be catching up. My shorts unraveled. I'll probably be catching up on a lot of that shit while I'm in the car. Whenever Zach's driving, I'll probably be catching up on a lot of stuff going on in the world right now because I feel very behind on it. It's there's nothing to panic about. Everything is done, packed. Like, we've done Burning Man before. Like, we have everything. It's not like we're lacking in any way, shape, or form. It's just, like, until I'm on the road and out, there, and it sucks. I would like it to not happen, but, you know, bodies. It's honestly, and that's... I try to consume, especially political stuff, I try to consume it in bite-sized pieces, I guess you could say. Did I not approve that? Change my category. Because, like, there's only so much you can take, and then it becomes, like, I feel like I'm drowning in it. And it's another case of, like, what good am I to anybody if I'm drowning? I have to do chunks and then step away and be like, you're angry, you're not even absorbing it at this point, you're following a fucking thread on Twitter that's probably half bots anyways. Exactly. We've been going really light on politics lately. Like, we definitely don't ignore the big things because that's not okay. You can't just ignore the world. It doesn't make horrible things go away. But just not hyper-focusing on it because I truly, like, a lot of people have actually personally said thank you for going light on the politics lately. Like, it's nice to have a place to just relax and not think about the world. And I completely understand. Completely. Like, it's a lot. Surrender to being fish food. I let the void take me all the time. He takes me on walks. He takes me on adventures in the garden. He sometimes drives me crazy. He's a little dick sometimes. I love that little douche. Oh god, is this scene gonna work? How much? It's a very small map because my big map was ripping, so I had to take it down. But so if you look at this, can you see that half circle? So this is a map of just the neighborhoods, just the camps. And if you look, every little cell is about 4 camps. 4 different camps that have up to 20 people apiece. So if that gives you a scale, that's how large the campground itself is. And my camp's going to be like here in the neighborhood. It's going to be dank. So like that's just the camps. Every cell is about 2 to 4, depending on how big they are. Every single individual cell. And every line is an o'clock. And that's what how the streets are named. So you know where you're going. It's like at fucking like Bilbo and 7:30. That's how you would know where you're going. So the playa, when we say like the playa, so where all the actual art is, like the enormous 3-story Pegasus that flapped its wings and was functional. That's in this part of Burning Man, which goes about to there. It's about 3 miles this way and 9 miles this way. And like I said, there are actual zones where there's nothing and you can see nothing, but all of this is flat because it's the desert. And all of this is where all of that fucking enormous, oftentimes mobile artwork is. We leave on Friday morning, Sarah. The other caveat is that if the statue or the piece of art or whatever, is burnable, it will burn. And where else can you do that safely but in the middle of a fucking desert where there's nothing else to set on fire? I don't know, but it's massive. It's truly massive. It's miles, yes. The fence line, so they, like, it's in a national park. It's like national, state land or whatever, which is why we have to be very sensitive with the land. We can't leave anything, nothing left behind, not even a hair of a human. So the fence that borders the playa so that people don't get high and wander off into the mountains and die, that fence that goes like this is 9 miles long. I just watched them construct it on Instagram. It's 9 miles long this way. And it goes like this, kinda. And then from this point to here is about 3-ish miles. And the art that's out there is truly stories large. It holds many people inside. And they're mobile. A lot of it's mobile. People make these fucking enormous, what we call art cars out of semi-trucks and whatnot. And they're huge. Like last year, we found one that was made out of a semi-truck, but they had taken the container off the back. And instead of the container, well, maybe they did have, there was like a cage, basically, like, of bars built where the container should have been, and they rigged up hammock swings and tons of this, like, material that looked like green vines, and the front of the semi was sculpted out of some sort of sculpting material to make it look like the Green Man, like the forest Green Man. And it was huge. It was taller than a house, the front of it, like with horns coming off of it and everything. And this was a mobile art car. It was driving around the playa all the time. And at any time, these people, it's just an individual person. You never know who it is. People just volunteer to bring these things out here, and you can just climb on the back and sit in one of those hammocks and ride that art car all night long if you want to. And last year I did, and the artist actually came up behind me and pushed me in one of the swings and asked if I liked his art car and then walked away. And he literally looked like a little old tinker man with like the white mustache like this kind of shit, like from a steampunk novel. But that's so random because you'll never see. No one puts their name on anything because it's not about that. It's not about the commercialization. They don't care if you go find them when you leave and find them on Instagram. They're not there for that. They're there for people at Burning Man. So I don't know where else you could do any of that. Like the man, the temple, and I think like 5 other structures actually lit up on fire last year on purpose, and it was very safe. They have like a border of volunteers that stand around with hands linked until it's done burning. You cannot get that close to it. It was pretty fucking metal. But yeah, that's it. So that if that gives you like a scale of Burning Man, why people have bikes, because it's miles. If you want to see the good art that's way the fuck out there, you got to bike it. There's no other way to go see it. And because there's no service out there or reception, you really aren't going to see it online either. People take pictures, and if they're not able to post it immediately, they really don't post it. The people watching is all, I mean, it's truly like phenomenal. Some of the constructed costumes and shit, one of the ones that really stuck out to me last year was so cool. It was like, he looked like a shaman god or something, but he had constructed a deer skull around his face, and it had horns and everything, and he had a staff, and he was shirtless with like this long split black skirt thing, and he was fucking stacked, and he would just walk around the neighborhoods, and he'd look at you, and he had some mechanism in the mask, I still don't know how it worked, and he could chatter the fucking skull at you. But it looked real. Like, it wasn't corny, it wasn't, like, cheesy, but it looked so fucking real. And I would see him every once in a while, and you just get this, or clack, clack, and he'd turn towards you and then just keep walking away. And that's how some people want to be on the playa. Like, it's whatever the fuck you want it to be, and that's one of the coolest. Or, like, oh no, another one that was equally as cool, though, was when we were on the Thunderdome. You can, because safety third, there are no rules out there. You can climb the Thunderdome and just dangle off the top if you want and watch the fights top down. And one of the fights was between 2 people, and one of them was a possum furry. And she had a really cool, like, skimpy, like, sexy fucking outfit because it's hot. But she had a full-length tail that looked, I mean, it even moved weird, like, kind of rubbery almost, kind of like a fucking possum tail. And she had that same kind of possum skull constructed on her head that was so hyper realistic, and she could chatter it at you. And you'd see the teeth on the inside. It was wild. Like, people literally, the moment they get home from Burning Man, they start working for the next Burning Man. That's how much people live for it. But then there's people like me that just wear shorts and a t-shirt because it's too fucking hot. At nighttime, I deck out, but during the day, it's way too hot. It's whatever you want it to be, though. Very sexy possum. Very sexy possum. Yes. Yes, Sarah. I packed all the sunscreen. Don't worry. I got all the sunscreen, and I'm actually getting my hair braided today. So I got sunscreen that's... Where did I... It's in my bag already. I got this sunscreen for my scalp because I'm getting, like, the big old fucking chunk braids. Because do you remember last year how tangled... I don't know if I told you how disgustingly tangly my hair was last year after I got home because I didn't get the braids. So I'm getting the braids put in it, but it's sunscreen that looks like a deodorant stick. But allegedly works really well. I looked up reviews online. I looked at a couple people talking about it, like good people on YouTube and shit that don't make money off of it. And it looks like it works pretty well. And I figured that'll be really good to reapply because I can just like down my... No. Oh my God, Sarah. No. Like, have you ever seen like festival braids? No shit, Sarah. Hold on. I can actually show you exactly who's going to do my hair. I'll show you what I mean. No, I'm not going racially insensitive this year. Or any year, my God. Braids like this. Where she's gonna braid in synthetic, really pretty, colorful hair. But it's essentially just a protective hairstyle to protect your natural hair. Because that does... I mean, no shit, Sarah. Last year I didn't do this because I thought this was just like a fashion thing. I didn't think it was, you know... something that made sense to... I thought it was just like a look thing. You know what I'm saying? It is not. That playa dust is like dumping 3 cans of dried shampoo on your head at one time. It was horrible. In one day, my hair, I couldn't get it past like an inch if I tried to run my hands through it. Yes. Oh God, no, Sarah. Oh, that being said, if I get dropped or hit in the head... feel free to please help me. Absolutely. That's what a lot of people like. A lot of my little outfits and shit that I have back here, they're like fun, but they're not, you know, extravagant. I didn't construct a fucking mask or anything like that. It's like putting wings on just a cute dress or something like that, where it's fun and I get to feel like a fairy or a princess for the day because I can do whatever the fuck I want. Oh, no shit, you have the stick stuff. It's great for your face, too, so if you don't have to... That's what I want. That's what I'm thinking. Honestly, it's not even dirty fingers out there. It's the fact that that dust will be all over me. And then the idea of just, like, massaging that dust into my flesh. But yeah, those are the kind of braids... An hour and a half early, because I have to go shower and stuff. I was going to call it in 30 minutes anyways, and I don't. That means I don't have enough time to do a full new run. I need to go shower and I'm going to go wash the living shit out of my scalp. Because not only is that kind to do before you go get your hair done, but also I realized I think it's like the last time I'm going to be able to wash my hair until I get back from Burning Man. So I leave Friday morning, but I'm getting my hair done tonight. I'm getting it braided, getting like 2 big fucking chunky ass braids down it. It'll look cool. I'm excited. Tomorrow, Donna. That's why I wanted to get my hair done today so I could come tomorrow and show you guys my cool hair. And I've been, putting together outfits and stuff, and so I wanted to put on some of the ones that are stream appropriate and show you guys some of the cool, like I put together like a pirate outfit and stuff because my camp is pirate themed, and put them on with the hair and stuff. I thought that would be fun. Hair stream tomorrow? Kind of. I know it's weird. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, and then Friday morning, like ass of dawn, will be off because it's like a 16-hour drive. It's pretty fucking long. It'll be good though. I'm gonna miss you guys. It's so weird, like, just being 100% unplugged. I'm gonna have so many stories and so many wonderful things, and I actually have a phone to take pictures this year, so I'll be able to take pictures of the art and show you guys. We'll be able to do a show and tell day. I'm really fucking excited. But in the meantime, I'm going to go feed all my animals and continue to clean my home and get ready. But yes, so stream tomorrow, and then I'll be gone until probably the following Tuesday. Just because of drive time. Gotta drive back too. It's fun times. It's awesome. And seriously, like, just the few things I can remember. Like, I'll show you one thing from last year that I remember very specifically. So, hold on. I want to see chat. Okay, check this shit. This is just an example of what the kind of shit you see at Burning Man. It's fucking amazing. If it'll, oh god. Oh, there, okay. We're loading. We're getting there. It's huge. Like, fucking enormous. There's the people for scale. It's so awesome. And I think I can't remember how it was driven. There's a lot, but not in like a creepy or like an overdone, like I'm nude to be nude. Like there's like nude mile runs and stuff like that and like nude activities. And probably camps, they're all nudist camps. But I didn't feel like there was an excessive amount of like dong or boob in my face or anything. Mm-mm. This is one of my favorite things I saw there. It was just this huge fucking Pegasus. So cool. There were so many neat things there. There was like jellyfish that lit up if you sat on them. But if you guys want to talk about that, we can talk about that all day tomorrow. I'm going to go scrub the fuck out of my scalp and take a really long shower and then go get my hair braided and, you know, prepare to take whore baths for the next 8 days. Ooh, VR. Awesome. Remind me. I mean, oh, and I'll obviously missing movie night tonight because of getting hair done and all the fun things. So the green situation sucks at Burning Man, honestly. So Burning Man takes place on state land. So because of that, no drugs allowed. Period. It's state land. And I've heard, I didn't see, but I've heard there's 1 or 2 undercover cops going around supposedly to keep people safe, you know, to catch people smoking weed because weed's the one drug you can smell, which sucks. So I bring an arrangement of little vapes with me. And I don't bring the green just simply because it's not worth being kicked out and not being able to ever return ever again. And last year, seriously, I did bring some green and I brought my bong and my bong just ended up shattering, which sucked. So I just bring my little vapes and stuff. Even with a medical card, I don't think you could get, because like in Nevada, it's recreationally legal until you're on state land. I think it's pretty similar everywhere that it's legal in the US, but it's like even in Colorado, I can't just go smoke on the streets or I can't go smoke in a local park. I have to smoke on private land, and that's state-owned land. So that's how they get, and I think it's just easy money. Yep, I think you're exactly right. I think it's because it's illegal federally. Yeah, and these all smell like berries. And, you know, it's not a fucking bong, like, whatever. So I bring my little assortment of me weed vapes, and that's how I make do. But honestly, there's so much to do out there, and it's so exciting, and I'm constantly moving that until I really lay down to go to bed, I don't even really think about it. Dude, Bitch and Void are doing wonderful. Bitch is asleep on the couch, and Void is somewhere, probably preparing. They are, and these ones I've found are pretty dank. They're nice. And they're just so nice to be portable, and they look like, especially these ones, they look like a jewel. And they fit in your hand, which is really nice. I like that they're like palm sized, so I just have it like that. And they hold a pretty fat charge. Like, I want to say one of these, this one has like 4,000 milligrams in it or something. It's literally called like the tank. And I think this one's similar, but they're tiny and portable and nice for that kind of thing. And like I've told you guys before, vapes don't ever really they never get me like high, like rock my mind. Oh my God, I'm so fucking high right now. But they take the edge off. They take that spiky edge off of the misery of, you know, people or just like being overstimulated or whatever, which happens no matter where you are, even the most fun place in the world, whether it's Burning Man or, you know, Disneyland or whatever. Anything can be overstimulating to a certain point, and that's what those are for. So I keep those around. But on that note, I'm gonna see if there's anyone cool to raid, and I'm gonna go. I'm so like anxious. I just need to go prepare and get my hair done. And once that's done, I'll feel fine. I'll feel so much better once all that's done, because that means that's like the last thing that just needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? and then I'll feel better. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. We talked about it a little bit today. Ghostbusters on Accident. It's really good, and I'm really glad you liked it. It's really, really good. Zach's experimented with a lot of different vapes, so if you ever pop by his stream, Donna, if he catches your chat, he might give you some tips, because he's definitely, like, messed around with different ones. I'm bringing my butter, Nagiel. I'm gonna bring my butter, no shit. So I made all that weed butter. I'm gonna bring that with me. So that's one thing. So I will have, like, weed out there. It just won't be smellable, because that's where you get in trouble. That's where they can tell you have it. But yeah, on that note, be safe, treat yourself well. If I don't see you tomorrow, I won't see you for like a week. So don't be worried. I won't be here, but I'm not dead. I'm just going to Burning Man. And I have no reception out there, so it's not like I'm just like going dark on purpose. I'm not, I promise. There's no reception, so but I'm gonna raid my boy Smokaloke. He's always a fucking good time. He's hilarious. He's playing that new game, Wukong, Black Myth Wukong, which seems pretty fucking cool. But yeah, we'll probably do like a mini fashion show with, again, stream appropriate outfits for Burning Man, and I'll show you guys my cool braids tomorrow. But if I don't see you tomorrow, I won't see you, and I'm